Hey, loves.
Hello.
I'm Rosalind Fong,
And I'm-
Abundance Warrior,
And I'm Dan Haig, Wealth Manager.
and we are on day
9.
of our It's Time to Shine video challenge. So we officially are naming our, it's our tagline, pleasure in the bedroom and the bank. I came up with that.
Every once in a while, she's got it. Yeah.
Hi, Penelope. And today we are going to be talking about our superpowers. So, do you want to start, babe?
Yep. I think for my superpower, it's definitely I'm able to break down more complex subjects or ideas into easily understandable terms or concepts, or even if it's drawing something out. I have a nurse client that I've had for about 11 years, my entire career at IG. And she just comes to me and she says, just draw me pictures, Dan. I'm like, oh, okay. So I think I'm pretty good at breaking down concepts into easily understandable ideas.
Especially when it comes to money. Like, people
Yeah.
get super overwhelmed emotionally and mentally when it comes to the topic of money, which is why couples have a really hard time discussing money, because our own shit comes up. And one of my superpowers is creating safe and sacred space and holding this container for humans to just be and just allow themselves to drop in, be open, be vulnerable, and share their hardest shit in a way that doesn't feel shameful or feel like they're being judged, because they feel so safe. That is something that's absolutely at the foundation of everything that I do, whether it's one-on-one or in my workshops or in huge events. I am very gifted in creating safe and sacred space for others to show up in their vulnerability. So our call to action for you guys is to share with us, and I invite you to do this by tapping into the power of your vulnerability, and know that when you share that, I bet more than half of the people watching this Facebook Live, if not all, can say, oh my God, me too. Thank God I'm not alone. Thank God I'm not alone. You know, maybe we'll start by sharing something that's deeply personal for us in terms of an old money belief. Okay.
Well, my mom, for instance, grew up on a farm. So she was always the poor farm girl. And she never wanted to spend too much money on any big luxury items. So she said, luxury items are for rich people and greedy people. And that's kind of the mentality I had when I was growing up, because that's what poor farmers thought about, I guess. Yeah.
And I remember being traumatized as a young girl, witnessing my parents talking to a timeshare person, and this person was bullying them, like, to the point I was feeling so scared. I was so scared. I've never seen a salesperson be so
Aggressive, eh?
Aggressive doesn't even seem like that's an appropriate word. Like, it just seemed like, here's aggressive, and then it was like beyond the boundary.
Intense,
and
right?
I feel things so much. I just really got freaked out. And so when I was learning about sales and the psychology of sales and how to be a good salesperson, all my shit came up around this, and I knew that was gonna happen. Our kids there, they were like our police.
Your police. I'm pretty good.
I know,
I'm G-rated
I swear way
around
too
here,
much.
but yeah.
So anyways, and so for me, being in sales, it made me feel like I was being yucky and sleazy and a bully to people. And I really had to work through my own stuff to get to a place where it's just like, no, like, that doesn't have to be my story, and that doesn't have to be my reality, and now I have to be like that. All salespeople are nasty and sleazy and bullies. And so that was the struggle I had for the longest time, promoting myself and promoting my services, because it comes down to money beliefs and your stories around
just because you're selling something doesn't mean that you're a sleazy salesperson.
Exactly.
You're providing a valuable product.
And that was ingrained in me, so I had a really hard time sharing my services with other people without feeling sleazy for a long time. So now I don't. I work through my stuff, and I have no problem sharing because I know the value of my services. I know that it transforms other people's lives, and then it creates ripple effects from that place. And I deeply, deeply believe in what I do, and I deeply believe in what we are going to be creating out in the world this year. So excited to work with couples, to have conscious relationship with money. So post in the comments below what your biggest money struggle or argument is when it comes to your relationship. What do you guys argue about when it comes to money? What's your stance? What's his stance? Share that. We'd love to hear. And if that feels way too exposed for you, PM us. We would love to hear. All right. Thanks, loves.
Bye-bye. Good night.